Yes, 5, 6 guys said. They all say the same thing, but when they get in there, it's a completely different story. It's easy to judge when you outside looking in, but it's a lot harder when you in there.
Tell me about your preparation for this fight and how things are going so far.
Everything's going solid, man. This is one of my most solid camps. Everything's going great. Um, Running, sparring, sharper every time. Physical training, I'm getting stronger. Everything's just solid, and we're on a perfect schedule for April 27th.
Talk a little bit about the setback and how you responded from that. And there was a lot of talk out there about what exactly was going on with you and the delaying of the fight.
I got hurt in sparring. It's a contact sport. It happens. It's my first injury ever in the professionals. And I feel like there should be no questions. I'm the champion. So if anything, why would I back out of a championship fight? And I'm the champion. He's the challenger. So I don't have to explain myself to nobody. I know what happened in camp. Me and my team made the right decision, and the fight's right around the corner.
You said I'm the champion. I mean, with each title defense, does that get cemented more and more in your head? I mean, what's the difference between this and maybe your first title defense?
I feel like I'm more hungry now than ever because I know that everybody wants what I got, so I got to be on my A game. And you got to think like a champion. You got to act like a champion. Everything you do, you got to walk like a champion. So I wear a champion on my sleeve because it motivates me. It makes me train harder, and I know everybody wants what I got, so it keeps me on my A game.
Danny, of all the things that Zab will bring, what are you most concerned about?
Yeah, I'm not really concerned about nothing because I know I'm gonna be 110% in shape, and I know once I'm in great condition, nobody can beat me.
So it's not his southpaw style or his foot quickness or experience, nothing?
I fought tons of southpaws before, in the amateurs. Fought a couple southpaws in the pros. To me, it's easier because I can land my hard right hand and my hard left foot.
The question is, can he fight it right-handed?
Because
he always lose to everybody right-handed. That's the question.
When people talk
Can he
about
fight right-handed?
When people talk about the difference in the experience level, what do you say to that?
Like I told people before, experience don't mean nothing when you get hit. It's how you could take a punch. It's how when you're in the ring and you let your hands go, and experience don't mean nothing when you get hit clean. I mean, it doesn't make a difference to me.
You talk about being the champ. You feel like you're at the top of the mountain now. Or is there more out there for you than just being the champ as you are now?
Yeah, I feel like I just got to continue to keep proving myself, showing the world that I am the best 140-pound fighter, and just keep taking the best fights and continue to prove myself.
Danny, he even after the press conference, he's continuing to, I guess, kind of make this a personal thing, saying that you didn't want to meet up, wasn't allowed to go to a fight in California because you were there, all the little, I guess, child play kind of stuff. How's that, been manifesting over the last couple months?
Man, I don't even know what he's talking about. I didn't even know he was in L.A. I was there having fun with my team. We was out there enjoying the fights and going out, and I didn't even know he was in town. So when I heard about that, I was like, what is he talking about? Why would I call the cops on him? Like, I'm not scared of him. You should call the cops on me.
Does this become even like a more you said you're hungry. Is the personal beef now even make you even more hungry to maybe even just knock this guy out?
I mean, I think it's always personal when you're going into a fight. You go into a fight, and a man's trying to hurt you. So you can't look at it like it's just a business and he's your friend after the fight. So it's always personal when you going in there for a fight. I mean, you're going to try to kill each other.
Can you just talk a little bit about what this means to the city of Philadelphia, known for boxing for so long? You seem to be cementing your place in Philadelphia history with that huge fight.
I think it means a lot because Philadelphia is a fighting city. It means a lot to the boxing fans, and just to the Latino community, because there's never ever been a world champion coming out of Philadelphia, and I feel like the Latino community doesn't have nobody to look up to, and I feel like I'm leading the way. And kids come up to me every day and thank me. Latino kids come up to me and say, "Man, I look up to you. You holding it down for the Puerto Ricans, the Philly Ricans of Philly." So you know, it's just I'm just gonna keep winning, hold my city down, and having somebody have the kids look up to me.
You've been doing this for so long. Has that kind of become more ingrained with each passing fight as you get more fans and a larger following here?
Yeah, every fight, my following does grow. Before I used to go to a store and one person will know me, then the next fight 6 people will know me, then 20, and then it's too many. But yeah, it's growing every fight, and that's how it's supposed to be. I'm happy my city's follow me and they support me.
What type of example do you think you are for this neighborhood right here?
I think I'm a great example because I grew up in this neighborhood. I've been coming to this gym since I was 10 years old. Everybody in this neighborhood knows me, and every day, sometimes kids that I grew up with come up in the gym, tell me keep doing your thing, and we look up to you, and we holding you down out here. So they're definitely paying attention, and they recognize my hard work.
And what makes you keep coming back here? I know you're from here, but you probably could go to a better place.
Yeah. I mean, it's a boxing gym. Like, a boxing gym is not supposed to look like a hotel or a condo. It's supposed to be rugged. It's supposed to be. Philly's old school, and I think that's why we bring the best fighters, because we train in places like this.
How long did you take time off, with the injury? How long were you told not to?
As soon as I called the fight off, I got back in the gym when it was 8 weeks to the fight. So I took off from that point until it was 2 months to the fight. So that was about, I think, 4 or 5 weeks. I'm not sure.
Were you eager to take a couple body shots to make sure you were 100%?
Yeah, I was telling my dad, hit me hard to the body. But I'm good now, so I'm 100% now. I feel good.
Danny, you're definitely leading the way at 140, but suddenly the division is really heating up, and there's been great fights lately, and a lot of guys. Are you comfortable at 140, and you see yourself sticking around to maybe fight some of these guys as they get closer to you?
Yeah, no doubt. 140 is a good division, and I could definitely make the weight for, I think, about two, 3 more fights. Because I've been here. I've been in 140 since the amateurs, since 2007.
6 years ago.
Yeah. So I've been in 140 for a long time, and I've been holding the weight down good. I've been disciplined enough to keep it down and to a certain weight. I think I got 2 or 3 more left.
Danny, are we fully healed from the injury? Do you feel any signs of it being weaker than before at all?
No, I'm 100%. Yeah, I'm 100%.
And now that obviously the fight's been postponed, there was a lot of tension there at the press conference. They say time heals all wounds. Is there still that animosity towards the same level as it was if the fight was to take place originally?
I never really. See, I'm the type of person, like, I don't never get mad. I learned how to adapt to situations, and so I was never really mad. I was never really mad about the situation, or I can't wait to go in and kill this dude, because it's not just be taking me off my game, because I'm not that kind of person. But I'm just taking this fight like I always take my fights: train hard, stay focused, and get the job done.
Now, Zab has a track record of never coming through in a major fight. When he is not scared of an opponent, they say he has the possibility of giving somebody a lot of challenge, especially with his hand speed. Do you feel that he possesses any threat to you whatsoever on a championship level? Or do you think it's going to be pretty much easy work?
No, it's never easy. I tell people, it's hard work. I make it look easy, but it's always hard. But I go in there, like I told people before, once I know I'm in 110% ready, I know nobody can beat me. The only person can beat me if I go into a fight. I know I'm not ready, but I know for a fact if I'm on my A game, nobody can beat me.
You've been in the ring with a lot of great ones. Do you feel he possesses a world-class level at all?
I mean, he's been fighting that fought a lot of high-level fights. Can't take that away from him. He's been in big fights before. He was young like me before, so he been here before, and you gotta respect that. But
does it present a challenge though? Do you think it presents a world-class challenge?
I mean, I feel like this is it's always a challenge when you fight in a world championship fight. Yeah. I mean, it's always gonna be a challenge, because that's the whole sport of boxing. They won't make the fight if they don't think it would be a challenge. But like I said, I'm gonna be the best thing Swift Garcia that night, and I promise I'm gonna have a great performance.
Danny, I know you probably won't fight either of these guys, not that you won't, but promoters. What did you think of the Alvarado Rios fight, since they are in your weight division?
I feel like it was a great. It was a good fight. Their styles match up to be that kind of fight.
Did you expect it to go that way, or you, in your own mind?
I knew anybody could be anybody in that fight because, I mean, you know, Rios let a slugger outbox him. So imagine what somebody like me would do. but yeah, it was a good fight for boxing, and congratulations to them guys. You know.
This is your second time at, in Barclays Center in Brooklyn.
Mm-hmm.
You're sort of making it a second home. Who's the hometown guy in this fight?
I'm the hometown guy.
Zab's from Brooklyn, but
nah, he's from Brooklyn, but
it's only his second fight in Brooklyn too.
I went to Brooklyn like I was in New York a few weeks like 6 weeks ago, and people were coming up to me, look, I'm from Brooklyn, but I can't wait till you knock him out. Like, so like, you know, a lot of people say, you know, he burnt a lot of bridges in Brooklyn, man. That's what a lot of people hear me in the streets, you know. You know, a lot of people don't respect me in his hometown. That's what I heard. That's what I've been hearing. I'm talking about, you know, from the streets, you know. And I guess people, I think the crowd's gonna be there for me. I know the crowd's gonna be there for me. I'll bet on that. Yeah. They're gonna be there for me in Brooklyn, in his hometown.
What round are you gonna win it?
I'm gonna go with 4. That's been my number. I said 4 in my last 2 fights, so I'm gonna stay with the hot number 4.
How much of an advantage is that to have the crowd behind you in his hometown?
You know, it's to me, I'm happy my fans are there. It's gonna be an advantage because when you hit them, you hear your crowd screaming, it pumps you up and gets you hyped. But you know, I'm gonna be on my A game, and no matter what the crowd is, I'm gonna perform.
You came in the booze at the Khan fight. Is it a big difference to come in the cheers, or does it really not matter?
No, actually, like, I like that feeling when you're the underdog and they boom you and you hit them, you smile at the crowd like, yeah, what about that? So, but yeah, man, it was a lot of bad blood in that fight, and I think I brought that into the ring with me, and it helped me.
You excited the fact that I guess Richard came out a few weeks ago, I guess not so much a full-fledged tournament, but he mapped out a few fights in the future, and it looks like some major opportunities for you. I know you're not looking past this, but you excited at you know, the possibility of some of the fights that Richard had mentioned?
I know he talked about a tournament, but my manager, my team, we know nothing about that.
Well, that was to happen while he sits in the throne.
Yeah.
He ain't the champ. He the champ.
I'm just saying he mentioned. Yeah, I'm saying he didn't say a tournament,
if
but
it does happen, he got to fight too. He can't say he ain't no champ. He the champ.
How much did that bother you guys that it seemed like Khan was just waiting in the fall for you, and you had to go through 2 more guys to get the Khan? Is that kind of disrespectful to you guys?
What do you mean?
No,
Schaefer's proposal seemed like Khan was just waiting in the fall to fight.
That's what I'm
Danny.
saying now.
Yeah,
that rumor's going on.
Yeah,
But we don't
he
know
said
nothing
it after
about
the
that.
Hopkins fight.
I don't know if Richard said that because I haven't listened. I haven't heard.
It was
that
after the
from-
Hopkins fight. In the
Okay,
press
I
conference.
understand, but
Okay.
the thing is this: if it does happen, the champ is in the throne.
Exactly.
Not the opponent.
But do you think Danny's being disrespected?
Well,
with a
yeah, to
proposal
me
like
it
that?
is. I don't know. Danny don't care. Danny he just told you a few minutes ago. He don't
Yeah.
care what they say. He don't get mad. But to me, I feel disrespected.
Yeah.
Because he the champ. He ain't nobody. Listen, he still ain't got no chin. I don't care who he train with. He still ain't got no chin. You can't build this. He could chew a lot of bubble gum. That's about it. He could try that. He could try to chew a lot of bubble gum, but that ain't working for him. He doomed, man. Come on, man. You're still worrying about Khan. Bigger things in life.
What are you weighing right now? You're still worried about pretty good shape. You still got 3 weeks to go.
Yeah, I'm about 147 right now.
47.
Yeah, I'm good. Yeah, my weight is good. Yeah, I'm solid right now.
What would you tell Zab? You can tell him right now.
You know, I don't really have nothing to say to him. I'm just gonna
Shut him down.
just gonna do what I do best and
Shut his mouth down. He got a big mouth.
punch him in the mouth.
Yeah, shut him down.
At the New York press conference to announce the fight, how much of that was bravado? Was, you know, the big mayhem and madness, so to speak, at the podium to announce that fight? They had to pull some people apart. How much do you think that is just to sell tickets?
Oh, well,
Well, the
I
truth
know,
hurts. That's the problem.
I know him personally. I
Yeah,
don't
the
really
truth-
think he do that for tickets.
That wasn't no setup. The thing is, when you tell people the truth, see, a man's supposed to be aware of his future, his past. So you could say something to hunt you for the rest of your life, and do something to hunt you for you're cursed that day that ever happened. You take it into the future, into the past. See, a man gotta be aware that everything I said is true. He is, listen, who he for? The last fight he fought Paris. Come on, Paris, don't even train. He can't even do a mile. Personally, I was training in Paris out here for camp with that. Now I'm gonna put him on the spot. But I'm just telling you how it is. The truth hurts. The thing is, he fought Paris a year ago. Come on, Paris gave you 9 rounds. 9 rounds, Paris. Who's Paris? He's a nobody. Zab ain't nobody. Like, he had his days. That's it. He had his days. This is a new era of fighters right here. Swift, the champ of the world. Everybody worrying about these past fighters. These past, listen, they're opponents to the champ. The champ got to step on them, keep it going. That's all it is. It's just his job. It's a work. He's gonna go that night and work.
Why would you berate the opponent? You should praise him to make it look like Danny's beating
Well,
somebody
I'm not
really
saying.
good.
I'm not saying no. He got to praise himself. I'm not praising the opponent. I'm praising Swift. I'm not praising the opponent. That's the last guy I'm gonna praise. I'm gonna praise the champ.
Zab is a bum, no good.
Well, I ain't say bum. You said that. I never called him a bum. I never called him a bum. I'm just saying I'm gonna praise the champ. I'm gonna talk about the champ. His can't worry about Zab. I'm not worrying about Zab. I worry about the champ of the world. I don't know. My job is to worry about Swift. I'm not gonna worry about the
So why'd you have to bring that stuff up about Zab in the
because
first
the
place?
truth hurts. That's the
What?
main thing. The truth hurts. You like people telling me about the truth about you? I bet you get mad too.
Absolutely.
So the truth hurts. What happens is
We all have
the truth
skeletons.
hurts. So it's gonna burn him up. So now he's taking Danny sweet, like he just said, that he's gonna fear him. That's good, but he's gonna open up. And sooner he open up, he's gonna clip him.
Angel and Danny, do you guys feel now with the shift of Floyd Mayweather to Showtime that
The best
it
thing
gives
in the
you
world.
a possibility
The best thing in the world
Opens
ever
up an
happened.
opportunity for
Viva,
Danny Garcia
Showtime. Where's Showtime at?
to possibly face
Right here,
Mayweather?
Showtime, Viva, Showtime,
Because,
right there. Viva, Showtime. That's the new promo for Showtime. Viva, Showtime.
Do you feel like it's an
That's the
opportunity
best thing
for
in the
Danny
world.
Garcia
The
now?
other TV channel can't stand next to Showtime no more. Listen, they're abusing these fighters. They need somebody to step up to the plate. And that's the best thing Showtime ever did.
But my question
Yeah,
is,
what is the question?
now that Mayweather's gone to Showtime, and clearly he's, the contract is supposedly for up to 6 fights, it kind of opens the door for Danny to be one of those 6 opponents.
Yeah, that's good. You're
What
right.
fight in the 140-pound division do you think is a big enough fight for Danny to then land that Mayweather
Honestly,
fight?
I let Al Heyman make that decision. Whatever Al says, we do. I train him, he fight him, I'll pick him. That's how we work. I'm not gonna tell you no name because honestly, at 140, I can't see nobody beating the champ right now. And that'll be something good for Showtime, and if Floyd sticks around for the 6 fights, that'll be good. If we go to 47 and Floyd gives it the opportunity, that'll be a beautiful fight for Danny and Floyd.
How do you see that playing out?
What you mean, how I see it playing out? Well, I gotta wait. I mean, I'm gonna predict the future if I gotta worry about Zab Judah right now.
But you've been pretty good at predicting the
Yeah,
future.
but I'm gonna worry about Zab right now. The job is Zab Judah, and we're gonna worry about him. Take him down. The 27, that injury he had, that was a little, things that happened, like he said earlier. We never lie about the injury. He had a little, bruise or muscle between his rib cage. It was never broken. Now he A-game. He back 100%. He ready to do it. April 27th, want to show the world who the 140-pound champion of the world is. Right here.
All right, keeping Danny into perspective, you're saying you're worrying about Danny. What do you say to the naysayers that feel that your son's been fighting pretty old fighters?
Yeah, but the thing is this. Khan was no old fighter. Khan 25 years old. He got a body of an old man. You know what I mean? He got the body of an old man. But his age is 25 years old, unless he lies his age, because they do that shit all the time. China, Russia, Cuba, they all lie their ages. You know what I mean? We don't know if he could probably be 32. He look like a 32-year-old. But the thing, every time Danny beats somebody, there's always something behind him. Come on, man. Every time Danny beats somebody, there's always an excuse. Now, when he beat Zab at 27, what is going to be now? Zab was washed up.
You know that's what it's going to be.
You know what I mean? So, what is it? What we got to do? They talking about Danny Garcia. He's just a basic fighter. Oh, come on, man. He the champ of the world. Listen, that's how God wants it. God don't want to see nobody open the vision. Only I see the vision in my team, and Al Heyman see the vision, and Golden Boy. Everybody else still blind. But when they do open their eyes, he's gonna be a superstar. Because right now, he went to college right now. He already got his degree. Now, 5 more years, he's gonna get his master. And then after that, he'd be a professor.
What college are you going to?
No, he's already in college.
What school?
He's in a Swift college.
I just want to
You
hear
know what I
what
mean?
you
That's a Swift college. But the thing is, it's a time right now, all these fighters, they out the door. You know, Floyd, you know, I put him down, he's a great fighter and everything. But Floyd is getting to that peak when he's going to soon, you know, retire undefeated or, you know, whatever happens, happens. I can't predict his future. Floyd's a great fighter. You know what I mean? That'll be a great fight for Dan in the future. But Floyd got to worry about, you know, the people he's fighting right now. But the thing is, people are always going to talk. But I don't care what they say, because as long as we know we happy, and I know Danny's happy, they can say whatever they want to say. You know, they never want to give Danny. He got more haters on followers than lovers. But that's okay. That's the ones that pay the ticket. That's the one that paid the ticket to come see him. And as long as they pay the money to come see Danny, I'm happy.